Hey Stub Clubbers, and welcome back to another filming on location. Today, we're going to be taking you all around the Walt Disney Resort, including here at the Wilderness Lodge, to talk about the two-part episode of Family Matters that filmed right here on Disney property. These two episodes aired, which I'll tell you in a little bit, aired in 1995. This is the main place where the whole family from Family Matters stayed because Steve won a contest that he was going to be showing his transformation machine at Epcot. So we're gonna go inside. Here's Wilderness Lodge.
This place is wonderful. I'm gonna have fun, Harriet. I'm gonna have fun.
Thank you for coming to Amateur Inventors Contest Finals.
I blew a bibulating rebobulator. It might have gotten damaged in the shipping.
So first up on our list, we are going to be going through the bottom way where there was a scene filmed where the whole family comes in a van. Steve is driving, and with the bellhop gets hit right in this area right here. So we're crossing. So that scene happened right here, right where we're walking, where Steve hit the bellhop and the whole family came in. And now we're going to go into the lobby where many scenes were filmed. I hope this is not too dark with the settings, but we shall see. Are you ready for this reveal, Julia? So here we are in the main lobby of Wilderness Lodge, and there is a scene that gets filmed here at Wilderness Lodge, so that's why we are here. So what do you think?
It looks amazing in here.
I
like that. The totem pole.
So let's talk about when these episodes of Family Matters actually aired. There were two episodes. It was called We're Going to Disney World, Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 aired on ABC on April 28th, 1995. And then the Part 2 episode aired on ABC on May 5th, 1995. So those were the two episodes that were put out. This entire area, there were several scenes that were filmed when the whole family came in here with Steve. The guy from the contest approached Steve in here and they talked about his invention a little bit and that it was getting shipped up here. Their family all lives in Chicago, so they had to come here from Chicago. But this is the area where it was all filmed at, and we showed you the area up front. The area up front was also showed again when they were about to leave again, and Steve wanted to drive the van and everyone's like, no. So yeah, this is the area where that was filmed. Okay, so here we are at the entrance of Magic Kingdom. There is a scene that gets filmed at the very beginning of the episode when the family gets here. And so this is when Carl looks around and he's saying, "This place is magical, Vivian." He gets super excited, but the sad part is the whole pavement has been redone since it was filmed. Now, since it aired in 1995, my guess is that it aired in April, so it was either the very, very beginning of 1995 or it was filmed in 1994. But since then, the whole pavement in front of Magic Kingdom, in front of the train station, has been redone. When I was here in 2019, we did have the Magic Kingdom logo on the ground. Unfortunately though, the Magic Kingdom logo is nowhere to be found. I'm wondering if it is where this big piece is right here. I do have pictures of it from when we were here in 2019. I will insert those pictures. So yeah, no longer is that big Magic Kingdom logo that was on the ground here. Here's the train station, and the train station actually is closed. We have not had the train in a couple of years. That's because the tracks We're all pulled up for Tron, and they are rerouting the track where Tron is. And it should be open soon because there's been reports, and it's been seen that the tracks are being laid down. So this area right here, pan around, on the front of the boat is where the Stefan piece was shown in Family Matters when they're him and Lauren?
Oh no.
Laura. Stefan and Laura were kissing on the front of this boat. So this is exactly where that scene was filmed. With Family Matters, the Disney World episode, that was a two-parter. So here is going to be where one of the episodes was filmed. They were here on the Liberty boat, right here kissing, and they were moving along throughout. There's also scenes where we're going to go behind Big Thunder Mountain. You can see the back of Big Thunder Mountain, and that's also where scenes were filmed in one of the episodes of Family Matters when they went to Disney World. Another fun fact is, Family Matters was a two-parter, just like how the Full House Disney World episode was also a two-parter, where it got continued on. There was a cliffhanger. Instead of Michelle getting lost, Steve's girlfriend, so not when he's Stefan, when he's Steve's girlfriend was like, something's wrong, and she wakes up in her bedroom with has Steve's face plastered all over things. So yes, that's a fun fact. If you've been to Disney World before, you'll be very familiar with what ride we're on right now. We are on Splash Mountain, and Splash Mountain, like many of the ABC sitcoms, they went on the ride. So here we go. We have the cast of Family Matters going down the hill of Splash Mountain. So of course we're going to show us on Splash Mountain some of the ride and going down the big hill when we got wet as well.
I can turn it. We got wet.
That might be the last time too that we see it at Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Because I think it's 2024 or 2023. That's when the Princess and the Frog one was supposed to be. Who knows? Hey Stub Clubbers, so we are at the Sci-Fi Diner, and that's a restaurant here in Hollywood Studios. It's been around for a while. It was here when MGM Studios was here, and that is how the Family Matters episode was filmed inside of here. So there is a scene where the grandma is in the back seat of the car, and then Stefan and Laura were sitting in the front, and you can see that this is a car that has all these tables in it where you get to eat, and then what they do is they play very little shorts, not very well known ones, just like, you know, random stuff from the 50s to make it more of a feeling. There's little car speakers next to us. So this is a filming location from the Disney World episode of Family Matters. So you can see at the table next to us, There are 3 rows, and you can slide right in, and that's where you sit. There are also ones where you can have side chairs. There are also tables in the back too, where if you don't want to be in a car, you can sit there as well. This guy coming up right here is also in the Family Matters episode. He's in the background with Carl. That is an ice cream place. He's still here. We are on the docks right now, right outside of the Yacht and Beach Club here on Disney property that is right next to Epcot. Now this is going to be a scene where they are taking the friendship boat across the lake, and many of you might have been over in this area before to go to Beaches and Cream. That is actually where we just got done eating dinner. And so here we go. Here is the area where they filmed that location at. A TV show cannot do a Disney World episode without showing the classic Cinderella Castle and some sort of fireworks show. Here currently you're seeing the current fireworks show, which is called Enchantment at Magic Kingdom, but then we get to see right here what the castle looked like in the early 90s, just like how it did in the Full House episodes. Here Laura is going up the stairs with Cinderella, and look, there is the hub before it got remodeled. The hub actually used to have a ton of trees there, and now it's all gone when you get to see the shows, and they have all these different lamps there. But before, there was a ton of trees right in the middle. It was pretty. Some of them might still be there, but it was also not viewable from all angles. But now you can go anywhere and see a wonderful view of the fireworks. Also, we have in the scene where Stefan proposes to Laura, and spoiler alert, she says yes. One of the most classic formulas when a sitcom goes to Disney World is they're constantly park hopping, and they make it look so magical that when you walk into one section of the park, boom, you're in Animal Kingdom, or boom, you're now at a resort. Or in our case, sometimes they look like they're at Magic Kingdom and in Epcot at the same time with the same characters, which we all know is not that easy to do all the time. Here we are at Epcot now, and there is a scene filmed right in the Italy Pavilion where Stefan and Laura are getting their caricature drawn, when all of a sudden his girlfriend shows up in a bus that has all these different Disney characters in it, which you will see in a moment.
Thank you, Stefan. This has been a perfect day.
Not yet. Now it's a perfect day.
Thanks for the ride, kids.
Okay, now we're at the Morocco Pavilion. And there was a scene also that was filmed here. This was Vivian and Carl were over by here walking around, and Carl was very obsessed with loving Disney so much and wanting to move here. So Vivian pulled a prank on him and said, "Oh, hey Carl, the chief actually called about that investigation that's been going on," and he all flips out. So this is the area where that happens. This is the wall that they had to fix. So this wall looked like a penis, and they had to fix it because people kept posting pictures by it and was like twerking by it. So they actually had to, yeah, they had to resculpt the whole thing and turn it into a meme. For our last scene that we're going to look at in the Disney World episode of Family Matters, we are still in Epcot and we are now in the England Pavilion, and I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of what is seen in this scene. Okay, this is the pavilion when we are in the Family Matters episode at Disney World here at Epcot, when you have Stefan and Laura. Where Laura's up here, she's all upset, and Stefan comes and comforts her, and we are here in the England Pavilion. There is no Mary Poppins topiary in the middle anymore, but this is the pavilion that they used to film that scene. Thank you, Stub Clubbers, for joining us for our day 3 of 12 Days of Disney. We will see you next time for day 4.
Inside these gentle walls, 'cause all I see is a tower of dreams